That's what they've decided to go for, and it looks like the Fnatic are also going to go back to comfort for Noah with the Jinx hover, picking Ezreal. Oh, I was going to say picking Ezreal into this. While I think it makes more sense for the comp, I'm not sure they necessarily want to pick it into Sivir. I seem to recall Sivir being an old school answer into Ez, especially early game, because he doesn't have the strongest wave clear, and Sivir can really just keep him perma-pushed underneath his tower, and now his Qs can just be tanked for the spell shield to help her provide sustain in lane. And then eventually she should outscale, obviously not necessarily in terms of range, but in terms of her team fighting potential. So I'm a little surprised to see the Ez answer, but I guess that from a comp perspective it makes sense. Double long range with the Ezreal and Azir does give you fantastic scaling, really good poke as well, really good objective control around those Drakes and Baron.
Yeah, it's good overall. I feel like in hindsight maybe Fnatic just going Ezreal on 4 is the best. You know, if they pick Rakan, you can go something like Alistar into Sivir Rakan, right? Makes a bit more sense. If they go Rakan, you can even go Leona. If they take the Nautilus, you can play Leona as well. This will come back to bite him a bit because he can't get these Raptors. So more XP, but he's calling Wunder.
Wunder willingly going to sacrifice a little bit here on the top side. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Server's highlighting a bit of something. That's the E-Flash coming in. Trimby taking his time. Their spell shield now comes out. The hook immediately going to fall off. Noah, the Ignite now ticking, trying to burn through Crowny. Flash in, trying to finish the job. Noah takes a tower shot. So close to perfection, but the tower will finish the job as LeBron makes it a 1-for-1. Adam, though, has the passive fully stacked. So much additional AD. Wunder starting to burn down as Shio and Adam fish for a play here.
Look at the bot wave, though. It's so good for Fnatic. They just need to stop this from crashing. Noah should be out of base. They denied a lot of creeps there. I don't think Trimby can hold this. Going to take way too much damage. He's going to have to base anyway. So he's going to let it crash. I think he'll lose a million, maybe a cannon. Noah, but great play from him. Ease forwards, forces LeBron to W him, then flashes over it to get the Q on the Crowny.
So a lot of things just happen in a very quick succession. We look back at this play in the bot lane, so Crowny pretty low on mana. The flash E in from Trimby that we saw in game 1. The passive will connect. The Q gets spell shield to get a bit of health back for Crowny. We don't have time though as we're back to live.
Shio, little point click engage, double dash to the wave, hoping to just clear the wave out, knowing that his death is inevitable. Healing up and buying a bit more time as Adam just going to pick up the creeps here.
That is a classic. Go into brush, pretend to have based. Wunder uses all of his skills on the wave, and then the jungler shows up. This will, of course, give Razork a window. Still only level 3. If he's able to secure this, it will take them over to level 4. Knowing that Sheo is on the top side of the map, this should go uncontested, and the first dragon for Fnatic.
It's a bit of a tough situation for Wunder because the wave is just so bad, and his jungler can't come topside because he has to recover himself in this game, right?
It's been a tough series for Wunder.
Yeah, he's been left on the island. Wunder's option is to lose 20 CS on a freeze or crash the wave and die and be able to get experience and get level 6 and actually have some form of top pressure. Those are your options because your jungler is just 6 on these Krugs. Can't tell how many he's got to clear out still, but he's recovered. He's back in it. Wunder suffered a little bit on that weak side, having no vision on enemy jungler and then, of course, dying on the push out. But he's level 6 now. Adam's trying to get information on the red buff, see where the Sejuani is. He's playing like his jungler's right behind him.
That's a great little set of mind games there. Razork is suspicious that Adam could be sitting in that brush. Look at this bot lane right now.
There. Crowny is going to get hooked. Now the Underdog comes out. Massive damage on the Crowny. Crowny going to get taken out instantly, and LeBron should just be next. Trimby now on the hunt. Nuke coming down. Shio in the area, nothing else going to be picked up there, but an excellent 2v2 kill from the side.
But we've seen them make these plays before, and it could be a window for Fnatic to really blow the game open.
Trimby, Shio, Humanoid immediately going to hand deliver him again. It's the Wimbledon. They just keep making it work. Hand delivering these picks. The stun now going to come in. LeBron got nowhere else to run, just barely going to make it out. Ignite ticking, but will not get the job done. Meanwhile, in the picture-in-picture, Adam is getting things kicked off. Nuke will not go down.
Adam and Wunder trading flashes there. Dragon should be Fnatic's. Really nice play from Trimby on the face check. How did he get in that bush? Did he just walk through? Did he hex flash over the Dragon pit? I'm sure we'll see, but yeah, that hook, huge. Humanoid was instantly ready to follow up. Everyone was there. Ults were layered, and we're talking about that TP, but the 4v4, their force was just on point.
Well executed there from Fnatic. Of course, it doesn't balloon the gold lead or anything. We're pretty much dead even, but oh, he just walked into it. They didn't have vision. He saw the opportunity. He's able to slide and glide on it with Humanoid right there to follow up. Lebrov using his mobility to create enough space between him and Fnatic that he's able to get away to safety. But now BDS make their way towards top.
Firing back, that's the Maokai ultimate coming out, going to pull him right into the root. Wunder now locked up, a bit more damage onto Trimby, but Trimby in the area is crucial as Lebrov a bit over-aggressive to go in, but the Ignite now ticking. Nothing to heal up, 25 health, what? What did she heal him? The tiniest bit of health coming in for the refillable potion to keep him standing, 135. Wunder's health total.
Yeah, it could be a lot of things that healed him there. It could be something like...
Harold is up. BDS are going to start this one off. Now, money has been spent. Wonder has no TP, and Adam is already making his way up towards the Herald. This will give a numbers advantage to BDS. They just have to buy time. But
Yeah.
Fnatic find the fight.
Fnatic want to contest. They have to contest it now. Adam about 5 seconds ahead of the Renekton. Fnatic, I think, going to be forced to retreat back over this wall. Smite now coming in. But Shia will secure the objective.
It's not a bad idea for Fnatic to try and poke and prod their way in. They could try and force Summer out of Crowny here. Just going to spell shield W. But that's Maokai down for the Dragon fight, right? So now Fnatic, they don't get the Herald, but they can push out top and mid. Wunder can take a reset, come back.
This Fnatic, they have control over the river. Their vision is being slowly cleared out. Control what is available for Trimby. He should be able to deny that ward. That's exactly what he's going to do.
Nuke didn't base though, so I think BDS is cold here with the Tristana sitting on the goal. Nuke's probably saying, guys, just stall them. Don't take the fight. They have no TPs. Unless he's going to base here and TP in.
Yeah, I
looks like it. He's not going to continue pushing top tier 2. I'm surprised, but it looks like they're going to open the fight. Yeah, Maokai ults up in 8 seconds.
Keeping the pressure up.
Oh, he's
He's
dead
already
now.
used the Herald in the mid lane, so now just want to pressure top side as well. Maybe hoping to get an extra tower in exchange for putting Fnatic at soul point.
Yeah. Nuke's still going. They're giving it.
Charge influx. BDS now might try to start the fight as well. 4 members in the area. TP top means they know it's at least a port door. Adam going to leap in, but the instant response from Razork. LeBron with the follow-up. There's just too much CC. BDS shredding Fnatic alive. Noah can't do a damn thing, and Razork just has to get the hell out of there. But Wonder looking for a bit of redemption on the top side, trying to get away from Nuke. The rocket coming out, knocking him back.
Humanoid did not get to move. The chain CC from BDS was immaculate. They find themselves 2 quick kills at the loss of the Drake. Maybe they can convert this into another town. No, they're not going to overstay. Well fought by BDS, but the objective's still going down in favor of Fnatic.
That was a really interesting Dragon Dance. Nuke stays top, actually cancelled his base, was pushing in. Wunder thinks Dragon's secured, so he TP's top to try and make it so, well, we'll hold this tier 2. Then Nuke TP's in to try and counter it to make it so it's a 5v4, but Wunder flash and stops his teleport anyway. But it's Fnatic that lose out on the 4v4. BDS get the ults up, they just run at Fnatic and they land such crucial spells onto the Azir. He's going to flash here to stop the TP. So it was a bit of a weird state happening in the top side. Both teams trying to juggle that top lane push plus the Dragon. But yeah, Fnatic thought it was secure. That's why Wunder went top. Otherwise, he would have stayed around to make sure they're safe.
I mean, small oversight there from Wonder, but a good response from BDS overall. They were in a power position. You were kind of setting it up earlier, Cadril, talking about the options that Nuke had on the Tristana. But at the end of the day, Adam now finds himself with 3 kills, working towards his second item. A 2.5k goal lead is what BDS are sitting on because they have 2 towers to Fnatic's none. And even though it felt like Fnatic had these advantages in the early game, BDS are slowly starting to run away with it. This goal difference between the top laners is something we've consistently seen so far this series. Not to really Wonder's fault, as he has been isolated from his jungler pretty consistently.
Similar to game 2 as well, Adam remains the focal point. It was the early gank that went to his Jax that ultimately could not turn into a win because of the Karthus. Now it's him on the top side, trying to shred through Wonder. Full stacks in the passive there. He does a ton of damage. Walking in, stride breaking, will just run right back out. Shio there to cover the dive.
He has no flash. He's underneath the tier 2. Razork was around. Let's throw the ultimate out. Fnatic looking for this bot tier 1. I think BDS will try and group and get the mid tower.
Razork. Maybe an angle here to get things kicked off. Next flash over the wall, trying to lock up Crowny. Ulti coming out, and again, the layering is perfect for the spell too, but Crowny this time around is ready. He will manage to survive, and Adam coming in as well. Fnatic, do they want to commit anything else? They've already lost Razork. They will just walk away.
I mean, skill shots missed left, right, and center from Fnatic. BDS, I mean, Crowny should have died, and he's able to walk away with his life. The collapse was very quick from BDS as well. And they end up finding a kill onto Razork. They'll lose this mid tier 1, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, bit of a mess when it came to...
A lot of confidence, not ready for that cat to just tear up his face.
Wunder has TP up in a sec. There's the Ezreal ult for Vision. They're going to see it. They can use the Maokai ult to finish if they want.
Stepping in. Razork comes down. Razork into the midst of the pit, who will secure it in the end and gets it! Razork finds the steal, and now Fnatic need to get the hell out. They sacrifice their jungler to secure the Baron, but Crowny and the rest of the BDS on the hunt will not get anything else.
Oh, BDS. I want to say that the idea was good, but they just kind of flipped it, right? They thought that they had caught Fnatic with their pants down. They thought that they could rush it without Fnatic being able to react, but Razork was there. He was able to get into the pit. I don't even think he had flash at the time.
No
he just cues over the wall, procs the aftershock, has the passive too, drops below 1200 and smites it away. Like, just A questionable Baron play now puts Fnatic in a very confident position to set up for this 4th Drake.
Yeah, maybe they thought they could rush it down before Razak was in the area.
I mean, that's the idea, right? Try and catch him off guard, but
yeah,
the Ezreal ult spots it out. He literally just queues over the wall, steals it, like, all right, cool, thanks.
And the Maokai ult's it's traveling over the wall of Baron Pit, but he queues over before he gets rooted, so he can actually get in the pit. Trimby, nice hook buffer on the pullback. Dragon's up, that's Soul for Fnatic. Wunder spacing, he's got TP, he can TP in mid if he wants to. And then they can look to take this fight. No flash on Crowny just yet. That's Soul waiting for Fnatic.
Gold just about dead even. Fnatic almost 2 minutes left on their Baron buff. If they win this fight, they're going to be able to take so much off the map, but the flank from Rob could be clutch. He has been spotted on the ward. They know that this is coming. Ulti coming in from the Maokai. Brownie trying to take this one away. That's the Dragon coming in for BDS. Soul denied. Wunder immediately into the backline.
Wunder.
Massive damage. Noah leaps forward, finds the Mystic shot. Shio on the backline can do absolutely nothing as Humanoid tears through the Fnatic at the Baron. They might not have got the Dragon, but they are sure as hell taking the fight.
What an engage onto the Sivir. Nuke's gonna fall as well. Sejuani ult was still up. Noah landing damage on the backline as well to help his top and support secure the kill onto Crowny. And BDS thought they had the position to try and deny that Soul, and as much as they got the Dragon itself, Fnatic's engage was on point.
Now, I missed it in the actual fight, but it looked like Trimby got...
Looking over the wall. Pink forward is lying in wait. Maybe they can land a bit of poke, but they won't pull the trigger. This tower might fall here from BDS. They're 5-manning mid. You know, Fnatic need to push out these side lanes. They're looking at a top tier 1. They're looking at an Azir push bolt into moving mid, or your team moving into the Azir. So now it's BDS that will have to back away, and Fnatic will start to step forwards. Baron buffs off.
And it's an interesting position in the game because they do get objective bounties, but they're not at that large of a gold deficit. So just picking up that one bounty gets them back within touching distance of Fnatic. 1.7k. Again, not the biggest team.
Maybe a Rakan flash knock-up. The follow-up becomes difficult.
Yeah. And for Adam, you know, who's focused almost entirely on movement speed between the Dead Man's Blade and Stride Breaker, the Ghost as well, it's infuriating to play against that Zerelda's.
I mean, I think back to the start of this game, and we talked about draft.
Of staying relevant in this game.
Also, you know, the Maokai is the only real source of AP. He's building Radiant Virtue, so when you're playing Darius, Tristana, Sivir, Frozen Heart for Ezreal already being built up. Labrov, this blast cone engage could be big.
Cone now immediately going to lock to the backline. Where's the ball going to be, though? The Azir tower now laid down. BDS, this is the fight they were looking for. Wunder frontlining, body blocking so much immediate damage. Trimby will get cut down. Noah continuing to step forward. BDS will disengage.
What an insane engage from Labrov, using the empowered blast cone to just land on top of both the carries underneath the Azir tower. That might net them a Baron.
Flash in from Adam. He wants to take the jungler out of the equation. No more 50-50s. Bringing Maokai all the way back. Nuke untouched for now. Noah trying to connect on the Mystic shots. TP coming in for Fnatic. BDS retreating back into the choke point. But Noah does so much damage. He does not give a damn. He just continues to step up, knowing that the team is behind and that BDS do not have the tools to get on top of him. Humanoid looking for an angle, looking for a flank. But what will it cost him? Here as well. Leandry's finally cutting him down. Crowny body blocking. Noah laying down the ultimate, but has to flash back out to safety. Both teams playing on the absolute edge.
Oh, Fnatic and Noah, so much poke onto BDS. That was a clutch play by Labrov to try and get them back into the game. Takes him a little longer than they expected to get down to Sejuani, but maybe they're going to sneak it. Let's see Fnatic's vision if possible here, because Noah's gone towards the Dragon, and I don't think they're expecting a Baron start. There's no smite on BDS. Humanoid.
Wunder.
Going to push them away.
Okay, wow, okay.
And that's going to be Chemtech Soul for the side of Fnatic. And again, it's not anyone's favorite Soul, but still pretty impactful in a game like this that's so tight.
I mean, we're going to get a replay of that engage. And again, huge credit to the damage is good, and then they have to disengage. Wunder now doesn't have anything available. He needs to go and reset. And then it's this damage coming out from Noah. He's just elegantly dancing around the fight. Difficult to lock down. Adam
looks for the pick onto Trimby, trying to lock the guy out of the fight. Wunder now leaping in. He knows he has the backline access already. Razor coming in as well, and Noah continuing to be untouched. Wunder fearless as he steps up. Crowny now versus Humanoid. Crowny flashing out to safety. How much damage can he get down? Manages to get one more, but he needs to get the hell away from that crocodile. Stun coming in. Point and click, baby. And Wunder cleans house as Fnatic turn to the Baron.
Only Trimby falls while 4 die on the side of BDS. A well-played fight from Fnatic. Once again, Noah and Humanoid become such difficult targets to lock down. But Trimby, props to him, he was able to do a lot in the final moments. getting the ultimate off, getting what CC he could. They're going to wait for Trimby to come back to life before finishing off this Baron, but you'll see here, Trimby gets hooked over the wall as quickly as he can. He's going to land whatever CC he can, gets a two-man ultimate off, lands the hook onto Adam, then Adam gets chunked out to allow for Wonder to tear them apart.
Razork landed his ult onto Nuke, and then he instantly got slam dunked, and Tristana's gone. Humanoid dashes in, gets Crowny's flash, gets a kill, stopwatches the Boomerang, Wonder flash W, auto after the Q. I think Razork, what a nice ultimate onto Tristana there, instantly gets one of the carries down. And Wonder dealing with a lot of the front line.
Bigger and bigger threat in terms of damage numbers, but just was not able to find the access to a lot of the backliners on the side of Fnatic.
Well, they have double AD carry, so that's a lot of wave clear. Static Shiv and the Sivir, but can they step up to hit the wave? Look how far Crowny is backed off. You know, you have wave clear, but Fnatic have threat, and threatening you, if you want to step up and clear this wave when he has no flash, it's too much. So now they'll just push in mid, move to top. Maybe Adam can get this bot tier 2 for an objective bounce, but by the time he gets that down, they're going to lose this double inhibitor.
Difficult position. BDS seemingly ready to concede the inhibitor based on the fact that Adam is at the bottom side of the map, but were they ready to concede too? There's really no avenue for them to contest that. Huge advantage now at this stage of the game. So much pressure going to come through on the top side of the map.
Adam has an opportunity to stay bot, try and get some gold back. Seeing the rest of Fnatic choose to reset.
They could chase him.
They're going to try. Slow is applied there onto Adam. Do they have a TP? No, doesn't look like it. He's sweeping out what he can. He's currently in the fog.
Oh, the double blast code. Look how far Razork's going to travel. Now he can maybe ult him.
Ben, Adam locked up, wants to keep it going. Stun is already connected. He's not going to get a chance.
They're going.
Oh, they are determined. It's starting to feel a little bit personal. Vengeance for Wonder here on the bottom side, but Shio now coming in. The rest of BDS nowhere to be found, and that's going to be one dead Darius. Humanoid sweeping in to find that kill, and this might just be the end in favor of Fnatic.
How many units did that Sejuani just travel with the double blast cone tech, with the Q as well? And they have a wave here, Fnatic, so that's going to be easily another inhibitor falling. 50 seconds on the buff. Humanoid's dancing. He knows it's basically done. That's the nail in the coffin here. BDS are going to have to clear through triple inhib.
Duke tried to catch the mid wave so that Fnatic have less to play with, but Fnatic have numbers. They have the poke as well. Level 18's coming out across the board. Now they're going to continue their siege. They only have this one wave to play with for now.
Last
the ultimate
stand.
from Maokai.
Maokai will just to generate a little bit of space. I don't even think they want the fight. They just want the wave. They'll get it. One more wave now coming in behind them. And the cannon minion still empowered, still there as Fnatic slowly but surely walk their way in. LeBron now marked up to be stunned if he tries to get anything done. Noah now dominating Fnatic. It should just be a clean finish as long as they do not get over eager. This game is theirs. Crowny continuing to walk up. This time around, Crowny's ready with the spell shield. Wonder on the back line. Still surviving. LeBron looking for his hero moment. Adam stepping in, but he's not going to connect. Trimby now walking up. Adam is going to try to find the reset, but he doesn't quite get it done. Wonder now is going to be in trouble. Humanoid just needs to end the game. They just need to hit the Nexus, but they can't help themselves. They're having a damn good time. Tearing through BDS as Fnatic move up to match point.
Yeah, one game away from going to Montpellier, and great performance.